Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody Purdy, your host. We're coming to you live from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And this afternoon, we have a very special guest to join us to tell you about an upcoming event for a very, very special nonprofit here in our own backyard here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, the Eureka Springs School of the Arts. If you don't know about them, you're fixing to learn more about them. If you guys will help me welcome to the screen, we're going to bring on Miss Kelly Mcdonough, who is their director. Let's welcome Kelly.
Hi, hey, Melody. Kelly. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see you, Kelly. How are y'all doing out there?
We're doing really good. We are starting to get hopeful that we'll be able to start up our regular operations sometime this year, as I know everybody is hopeful for that. So yes. We're doing really well.
Yeah. Well, we're coming out I think we're coming out at the other end of a lot of uncertainty. It feels like we're all a little bit more certain of our future. And I know that is a relief to you guys out there at the school. And I know you're planning on, let's just start off, because I know we've got some people that are new to watching our channel. Tell us a little bit about what the Eureka Springs School of the Arts is all about.
Yeah, so Eureka Springs School of the Arts was established in 1998. So we've got a really long history growing behind us. Eureka Springs School of the Arts is a school of art and craft for grown-ups. So age 18 and up. We also offer some family programming, and we offer workshops in art and craft ranging from painting, drawing to ceramics, textiles, weaving, basket making, woodworking, wood turning, wood carving, blacksmithing, welding, almost if you can think of it. We're offering workshops here year round. Our workshops range from just a few hours to 5 days long. We also are starting a major growth in our residency program. So later this year, we'll have artists staying here on site and making work, teaching workshops and interacting with the community. We have a beautiful 55-acre campus just west of Eureka Springs, Arkansas. We have 7 dedicated teaching studios and just a beautiful campus up here in the Ozark Mountains. So it is an inspiring place to come and create art or craft, whether you have been practicing an art or a craft for years, or you're a very beginner who just wants to dabble in something new. We have something for everybody here.
You certainly do. And I have always been blown away with the caliber of talent that not only do you bring to town, but the talent that you turn out. It's amazing, the quality of artists and the education portion of it, what you're doing out there. I've always been very impressed. So we obviously, with learning about your place, we need to have events to familiarize us with what you do out there. And so I know that you guys have had a lot of changes and a lot of growth this past year. And I believe we've got someone else joining us today that's joined your team too, right?
Yes. Liz Farmer has just joined our team as our new events coordinator, and she is very busy right now planning for our spring fundraiser.
Well, let's bring Liz on. Let's say hi to Liz.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
Hi, Liz. I know you're glad to be out there. And I told you when I first started out our conversation today that I said that when you joined on with the Eureka Springs School of the Art, you grabbed a tiger by the tail, because they will take you places and are doing great things. And I know they're thrilled to have you on board.
I am thrilled to be here. I can't tell you what an amazing team we have here at ESSA. I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
Well, welcome to Eureka Springs. And so, Kelly,
And
Go ahead,
Liz
Kelly.
has just hit the ground running, I tell you, because we've got our hands on ESSA Spring Fundraiser coming up. And so she's a little bit drinking from a fire hose, but it's all fun stuff because we're planning our spring fundraiser, which we've traditionally had around the beginning of April. Now, some people may have come to these in the past. It's a big event for the region, especially for locals here. Our spring event has always been a free event where you can come and try your hand at some artwork, eat some good food, and most importantly, bid on some very, very special artwork. So over the years, of course, this has morphed and changed, but even more so this year because we can't, unfortunately, be in person together to let people try their hand at clay or try some blacksmithing. So we have gone completely virtual this year. Now, hopefully next year we'll be back in person, but this year we're going to be offering hands online ESSA, which will have a lot of the same components, free workshops, chances to try a new way of doing art or craft, some free online demonstrations, and an art auction. Now, one of the really exciting things that's been really popular already is the workshops, and I know Liz will be able to tell you all about that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Liz, what's the scoop? What's the scoop,
Thank
Liz?
you. We have some amazing free classes coming up the weekend of the auction. So Friday, let's see, April 9th, we have a 1-hour mini workshop with our very own Julie Hop. She's doing a blooming watercolors class from 4 to 5. And then Saturday, April 10th, we have a 1-hour mini workshop with Marlene Gremion, and she's doing polymer clay. That will also be from 4 to 5. And then on the third day, Sunday, we have our 1-hour mini workshop pastels with Vic Mastis. And all of our free kits just flew off the shelves. We were giving free kits away to the first 20 people that signed up, and all of those are completely sold out. But
Oh gosh!
encourage you. I know. I was surprised in the very best way possible.
Absolutely.
We do have a few slots available. If anyone still wants to take the class, it is still completely free for this weekend. And you will just have to provide your own supplies, and we will get you the supplies list.
So tell us again what's left, what's available. Mention those again if you don't mind.
Not a problem. We have a few slots left in the polymer clay and pastels.
Okay, great.
And I think only one left in the watercolor.
Wow.
Julie's been very popular.
Love it. So, so online events, I'm guessing to be sort of it's an interactive then with the teacher. Will people be able to completely interact with them one-on-one, or is it more of a presentation?
It's not necessarily either one-on-one or a presentation. It's more or less a Zoom class. So everyone will be available to be in the room, the virtual room per se.
Okay.
Yes, together, able to ask questions, but given the time slot, we'll probably save those for the end or after the fact. But the teacher will be there. I will be there moderating as well. So if anybody has questions, they can call me directly.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, it's almost as good as being there. I mean, it's not, if people are excited about it, and I love anything to do. Zoom classes are great. It's almost as good as being there, and especially when you can, if you have a moment where you can actually interact with each other, and to see where everybody's coming from. That's always interesting. I've been in several Zoom meetings this week, and just the variety of people from all parts of the country, and just being immersed into that and other people's cultures, that in itself is an experience.
It is. I took my first painting class this week, and it was through ESSA and completely online. And there were people in my class from Tennessee and all over Arkansas, somebody from, I think, Colorado. But it was great. I was able to actually complete a painting. So, these online workshops they're great fun, and you get a lot of instruction. You can actually learn some great things.
So we got a couple of questions. We wanted to, there's a person that's watching this, Sean, who is asking a couple of questions. Well, let's get to those. He said, that is awesome. Do you have beginner classes or are they advanced classes? Great question.
Yes.
D, all of the
We
above.
have all of the classes. Now, some of our classes are very focused for beginners, and they will say this is a beginner watercolor or beginner blacksmithing. And then there are a few classes that we have that are targeted a little bit more towards people who have had some experience. But really, we really focus at ESSA on keeping very small class sizes in person, but also in our online classes, because it's very important to us that people in the workshops get that intensive one-on-one interaction with their instructor. And because of that, an instructor is able to tailor their instruction for each student in the class. So most of our classes will have people of varying level of experience, from beginner to advanced. And that's wonderful, because as a student, you can get inspiration from your peers as well as learning from your instructor. We really focus on being a school where our workshops are open to everyone. We've had, even things that some people might be intimidated by, for example, our bladesmithing class or our welding classes. Those are always a mix of people who have never done anything like that before and people who have been practicing for years. So we're really open to everybody.
So really something for everyone. And that point to in point to Sean says he's recently retired and would love to try my hand at some of the workshops you offer. Can't think of a better time to do something like that once you've retired, when you have lots of time to learn your craft. That's for sure.
Yeah, and so the best thing to do is follow us on social media, on Facebook or Instagram at Eureka Springs School of the Arts. We're constantly updating with new information. Check out our website, and on our website, you can sign up for our newsletter or to order our catalog. Now, this year we're not printing a catalog because life is weird, but normally we do. So you can sign up for anything that we're offering through our website, which is essa-art.org. So ESSA-art.org. You can Google Eureka Springs School of the Arts, of course, and sign up there. For our event, the way that you would get involved in this free event, go to our website, and under our events tab, you'll see Hands-on ESSA. Or again, follow our social media. We are posting every day about the event, showing off auction items, talking about workshop registration. Now, one of the other things we're offering as part of this event is some free online demonstrations. Now, these are pre-recorded, but they will give you the opportunity to get a sense of our studios and the kinds of classes that we offer. So, for example, blacksmithing, difficult to teach online. We will have an online demonstration with Bert Jones, who is one of our most popular blacksmithing instructors. We also will have a recorded demonstration with Doug Stowe, talking about matching edges in box making, which is fascinating. That's like magic to see how that works.
And so satisfying.
It's
so satisfying. It's one of those things like when everything lines up, it's so satisfying.
It's fabulous when you hold a box and turn it and it all matches. And we've got alcohol ink demonstrations, turning pottery on a wheel. So if you sign up for a free ticket to the event, either a ticket to our auction, which I'm going to talk about next, or one of the workshops, then you'll be getting direct notification as all the demonstrations are rolled out and as the auction opens. So the really exciting thing, and talking about the talent that we attract to the school, for our instructors and our students being incredible, we are extremely fortunate that so many of those talented people have donated pieces of their work to the school for us to include in the online auction. Yes. And our spring auction is traditionally for small works of art. So whether your budget is small or whether, like me, your walls are completely covered already with art, these are small works that can fit in anyone's budget in anyone's home. And so Liz and I are wanting to show off some of these things.
I can see.
Here we have this incredible piece by Larry Mansker, who is renowned and a local favorite. He's just a wonderfully kind person and incredibly talented artist. That's an original acrylic. We also have Betty Johnson, who does these incredibly charming.
Oh, I love her. She's always got this playful nature to her work. I
Yes.
love it.
Yes,
So
I just adore her work. It makes me so happy. Work in every medium. So, for example, and this is a work by one of our students. This is a bowl by Dan Overguard. It's made of persimmon wood with a turquoise and resin inlay. And he has been a long-time woodworker, but took his very first wood turning class here at ESSA. And it was the very first class that we had when we built the wood studio. So,
Oh, wow.
really
Yeah,
special to us to see
definitely.
how incredible this work is. Just
Yes.
just learning.
Beautiful.
Robert Beauford has given us this incredible lapis
beautiful.
lazuli pendant. It's just
Love it.
in silver. We have, of course, Dan Morris, a watercolor. And Dan was the artist in residence here for a number of years. And also for many years taught drawing classes here. He taught a much beloved watercolor greeting card class. Hopefully we'll get him back again to teach.
Yes,
And I know
definitely.
Liz has some incredible things in on her end as well.
Yeah.
I do. I'm so excited to talk about this one. This was one of my favorite pieces because I was in charge of getting all of the donations together. This is an actual postcard that you can mail. It is on, I believe, plywood, and it's Specimen 19 by Jerry Stevens. So this is actually fully able to mail, which is incredible. So if you wanted to send somebody a really, really cool piece, you don't have to package it up. It's absolutely perfect to do that. It's called Specimen 19. It's very textured. It has a lot of dimension to it. It's a mixed media piece, and I just love it. Next, we have Astrophotography by John Bozeman. This is also one of my favorites. It's the Horsehead Nebulae, and it is printed onto metal, which is incredible. I mean, so it's very durable. And he also 3D printed easels for all of his pieces to be stood on. It's perfect.
Cool.
Next, we have Jim Wallace's, I call it the Pot Pot. This is our Pot Pot number 1. It's super cute. He made these by hand, and it has a lid and a lovely imprint on the front, as you can tell. It's a solid piece.
Beautiful. Is that sort of sort of a gold color? I can't. It's hard to tell the coloring.
Yeah, it's almost like a burnt mustard. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's absolutely. It really is, and I mean, you could put anything in it, and it's stamped on the bottom, which is wonderful. And we have our Postcard from the Edge by Doug Stowe. So this is also mailable. It's been postmarked in Eureka Springs as a postcard. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, is lacewood. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
And it's curved lacewood. I don't know how he does it. I don't understand. So please come take one of his classes and learn how to do things like this, because the man is just a genius. Absolutely.
He's always coming up with something different and new. I love the way he does that.
That's what I love about Eureka, is that everybody does different things. It's not stuff that you would typically see, I don't know, in a larger place maybe, but I love that everybody has their own style, and no one's afraid. Everyone has the courage to be able to do their own thing, and it's appreciated here, which I've never seen anywhere else before. And this is hand crocheted by Sandra Burns out of Bixby, Oklahoma. She has been in the thread arts since the 1950s, and it has a vintage wooden button on it and is lined. Very good. Very good.
A lot of attention to detail on that one, for sure.
Honestly, yeah, and I'll put it up close. I mean, it's green.
Is it like it's an acrylic? It's a normal. Is it wool or is it just?
I believe it's wool. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I believe it is. I'm not 100%. I will check on that for you, though. Absolutely. That's an excellent question.
We have questions.
Yeah.
We need answers.
It has sprinkled sunset colors in the thread, which I don't know how that's done, but it's just gorgeous. And that is all of the pieces that I have.
Okay. Oh, good.
I don't want to give away everything.
Don't give away everything. So you've got to go. So these items, are they live now? Where people can go in and start bidding now, or how have you got that set up?
Not quite yet. So
okay, what's our date? Don't tell me I've got to wait.
The auction will open on April 9th. April 9th to 11th. So we're just, 3 weeks out, maybe not even.
Okay.
2 or 3 weeks out. And all you have to do is to go and sign up for a free auction ticket. So you can navigate your way there through the ESSA website or by clicking on any of our recent social media posts. We have the link right there. And sign up for your free ticket, and then you'll get notifications. Now, we will have all of the items posted online so you can at least take a look. Sometime about 2 weeks before the event. So there'll be lots of time to sort of plan your plan of attack.
Well, that's the deal. See, now when we're having, usually here in Eureka Springs, when we have an auction, and y'all are notorious for this as well, it's like there's this bidding war that goes on, which I love the sport of it all. So I want to know, if I'm going to go in on the 9th, how long do I have to bid on things?
You've got 3 days. However, we do have a buy it now option that if you're willing to pay a little premium on the item, a little percentage above value, you can snap it up instantaneously. And we found when we did this in the fall that quite a few people, that was their strategy. And, it's wonderful because then you're going to be able to snag that item that you just are coveting.
Yes, of course. Well, there comes that saying, I ain't got time for that. I'm just going to buy it now.
Exactly.
I don't have to go back and watch for it. Just going to go buy it now.
If you don't want it hanging on anyone else's wall, I would definitely buy it now. I'm a little selfish when it comes to my art, so I don't want anyone else to have it.
I like the way you think. So let's see, some other people that are watching. We appreciate everybody tuning in and watching, all those that are watching us live, and even those of you who may be watching us after the fact. We appreciate you watching Eureka Springs channel and for supporting ESSA. So if you are interested in the mission of ESSA and you don't have time for the classes, or you don't have time to maybe you're going to be out of town or working during this particular event, if you want to support ESSA, you can donate through their website at essa-art.org. If you'd like to support their mission, they do lots of fundraising events and certainly do need your help, especially during this particular time in all of our worlds where everything is topsy-turvy and things have been a little uncertain for everybody. So your support to ESSA would be much appreciated, I'm sure. So Penny was making a comment. Penny says, next year, we are going to have a live fundraiser, hopefully. I miss my peeps.
Oh, your peeps miss you too. We miss all of our peeps. We miss Penny.
I love it. So one of the other, I think you've got already someone that says Sean's been listening, and he, I don't know if we're talking to a Sean, he or she. I apologize, Sean. But in reference to, you said times are weird when you weren't putting out a catalog. They said, "Where's good? I'll definitely sign up. Where is good? I'll sign up."
Perfect place
definitely
to
learned some new things. I tell you what. So I'll take that as a silver lining.
Here's another comment. It says, "Thank you from Chicago. I just signed up for the free pastel demo. I miss Eureka Springs."
Wonderful.
Well, God bless you, Cynthia. We miss you too. We wish you were here with us.
We're going to have in-person workshops this year, so keep your eye
Eureka
on that.
Eureka is back open.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, all right. Well, thank you, Cynthia, for tuning in and watching, and we look forward to seeing you again back in Eureka. And I'm glad you're going to be a part of the pastel demo. Cynthia, are you a pastel painter, or are you just trying to get started? Maybe you can answer that question to us. I'm interested about that, so maybe you can answer if you're still watching. Thank you, Kelly and Liz. Fantastic presentation today. A lot of great information. So everybody go to the website, get signed up, get your auction tickets, get your demo tickets. We've still got a few left there. It sounds like on a few things.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
What's that commercial? There's another commercial right now. Free. What's like there's this, y'all need to have that as your next commercial.
We should have a commercial.
Free.
That would be amazing.
Oh, here's Cynthia wrote back. She says, "I am an intermediate. On a second thought, an advanced beginner." I like that. That's cool.
Well, and
Well,
if you
good.
enjoy that demo, Vic Mastis, who's teaching that one, as well as Marlene Gremion and Julie Hopp, who are teaching the other free workshops, they teach classes with us regularly, both online and in person. So you'll have an opportunity to continue studying.
Amazing. Good job. Penny, God bless you. All kinds of classes. ESSA never makes you feel like you can't succeed at anything. Isn't that
That's true. One of the coolest things to watch is somebody walk in on the first day and go, oh, I don't know, I've never, and then to be so pleased and proud of themselves and have that new confidence from discovering a skill and a talent they didn't even know was
Didn't know
within
they
them.
had.
Honestly. And the support from the staff is unmatched. I mean, I've never seen a more supportive staff. And, you know, when somebody tries to do something, or, you know, we even had a few people that were hesitant to put their own pieces in there because they maybe didn't feel like they were advanced enough, you know, because we do have some big guns in this auction. And as soon as we saw the pieces, we were like, you're crazy. This is spectacular. It must be a part of our auction. Give yourself more credit. And with that kind of positive feedback, you will be an advanced person in no time. In no time.
Well, I love that y'all meet people where they are and then take them to where they want to go. That's what I say. That's what I say. So I appreciate that about you guys. All right. Well, thanks you guys for watching us and for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments. And if you have a question and you're watching this on replay, if you have a question for Liz or for Kelly, just write it in the comments below and they will try to get to your questions. And best of luck to you guys and looking forward to another successful year for you guys. And thanks again.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you guys later. Wonderful, wonderful group out there. And they are really, there's a lot of talent, like I said, that comes in to teach, end up turning people out and them helping them find their passion and their talents and turn them out into the world to create more beautiful art. Because goodness knows, we all need more art in our lives these days. I think that's the one thing that has helped me during COVID-19 was to experience art and to immerse myself into it and to delve into something new. It really has helped me personally. And ESSA is a great organization to help you find your passion. And so I would encourage you all to go to their website, support their cause, get involved, and maybe even volunteer out there. I know they sometimes need extra help with certain things. So we appreciate you watching Eureka Springs channel. Just so you know, we are here by the will of God and the grace that he gives us every day to be able to bring you these shows free of charge to our community and beyond. And we are simply here to help celebrate good people, good places, and good news. And we are appreciative very much of our sponsors who have been so kind to support our channel and help us with some of the expenses. And I would just like to again shout out to those particular individuals. Thank you for your support. We appreciate you very much. And we will see you next time here on Eureka Springs channel. Thank you for joining us.